What if one bedtime snack could strengthen your legs while you sleep? Welcome to Silver Strength Daily, where we uncover practical, science-backed ways to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Now, imagine this. What if I told you that just one specific food, eaten at the right time of day, could start to restore your muscle and nerve strength in as little as 12 hours? No intense workouts, no expensive supplements, no physical therapy, just one smart bedtime snack. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. A groundbreaking 2023 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed something remarkable. When adults over 50 consumed a specific nutrient-rich food in the evening, their muscle-nerve communication began to improve within hours. By the next morning, markers of muscle protein synthesis and mitochondrial activity, the very engines of your muscle cells, had significantly increased. And this wasn't just in lab settings. Real-world results showed that hundreds of older adults regained leg strength, coordination, and balance simply by adjusting when they ate. Some even reported changes overnight. Why does this work? Because, contrary to popular belief, muscles don't just vanish with age. They become disconnected from your nervous system. Over time, the neurons that control your arms and legs slow down or stop firing altogether. Not because of aging itself, but because your body isn't getting the right fuel to maintain the connection. The food we're about to reveal acts like a molecular switch, reigniting the conversation between your nerves and muscles. So instead of waking up weaker each day, your body starts rebuilding strength while you sleep. So what is this food? Why does eating it at night matter so much? And if you're over 60, how can this simple habit help you prevent muscle loss, strengthen your legs, restore balance, and regain your natural movement, all without overhauling your lifestyle? Stick around. What you're about to learn might completely shift the way you think about your body after 60. Think back to this morning. How did your legs feel when they first touched the floor? Little numb? A bit stiff? Maybe your first few steps felt wobbly. You might have grabbed the wall or leaned on the bed for balance. Maybe your legs felt slower, heavier, like they weren't fully awake. And like many people, you probably shrugged it off. Maybe I slept wrong, or it's just part of getting older. But here's the truth no one talks about. Your legs are often the first to show signs of decline. And when they do, everything else tends to follow. Suddenly, stairs become harder. Standing up from a chair takes longer. Your balance becomes uncertain. And worst of all, the one thing nobody wants to think about, your risk of falling increases sharply. According to the CDC, every 11 seconds a senior is hospitalized for a fall. Falls are the leading cause of injury death among Americans over 65. But what's more frightening than the fall itself is what happens after, the loss of independence. It begins with needing a cane, then a walker, and sometimes even another person just to help you move around. And all of it can stem from one hidden factor, your legs quietly losing strength. There's a name for this, sarcopenia. It's the age loss of muscle mass and power. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that after 60 you can lose up to a third of your muscle tissue, even if you feel fine. Sarcopenia doesn't scream, it whispers. It doesn't come with a bang, it creeps in like a slow fog. And then one day you realize that getting up from a chair isn't so easy anymore. Here's the harsh reality. Most older adults don't even realize they're losing muscle until it's too late, until a fall sends them to the hospital, until walking just 500 steps becomes a challenge. But here's the good news. You can change the story, starting tonight. In the next part of this video, we'll reveal the exact food to eat before bed, why it works, and how you can use it to stay strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. Your legs are the first to go, but they're also the first you can wake up. Welcome to Vital Motion 60+, where we explore how to stay strong, steady, and sharp naturally. And today's message might just flip everything you thought you knew about aging on its head. Let's get something straight. This isn't just about your legs. Yes, weak legs can make stairs harder, chairs more difficult, and balance more fragile. But what if I told you that the real issue isn't just local, it's systemic? Because when your calf muscles start to weaken, you're not just losing strength, you're losing vital communication between your brain, heart, metabolism, and muscles. That loss affects your hormones, your circulation, your endurance, and even how fast you age. You may think you're just dealing with a little fatigue or a wobbly step, but in truth, you may be caught in a silent chain reaction of total body decline triggered right from your legs. When your leg muscles weaken, your internal energy clock, your circadian rhythm, goes out of sync. The tiny powerhouses inside your muscle cells, called mitochondria, stop firing efficiently. And when they go quiet, your body loses the strength it needs to support itself. So what do you do when that inner power starts to slip away? This may sound alarming, but what you're about to hear might surprise you, because the muscle you think you've lost, it's not gone. It's just disconnected. And if you can reignite the connection between your brain, spinal cord, and muscle tissue, you can wake up a sleeping system that's still alive inside you. The real question is, are you sending the right signals at the right time to flip that switch back on? Because here's the truth that most people never hear. It's not your age that weakens you. It's what's happening silently inside your nervous system and muscles. Modern neuroscience is now revealing that a large portion of muscle tissue we lose with age never truly disappears. It simply goes dormant, disconnected, forgotten, but not dead. Let me explain. Starting as early as your 40s, your motor neurons, the nerve cells that carry movement signals from your brain and spinal cord to your muscles, begin to decline. As these neurons weaken or die off, the communication line to your muscles gets cut. The muscle is still there, but it's not getting the message to move. Imagine it like this. You have a brand new lamp, the bulb works perfectly, but if the light switch on the wall is broken, the bulb stays dark. A groundbreaking study out of the University of Calgary found that many older adults with weak legs still had healthy muscle tissue. The issue wasn't muscle size, it was disconnection from the nervous system. The muscle wasn't dying, it was hibernating, waiting to be reactivated. So think back, when was the last time you stood up from a chair and felt a little unsteady? Or, when walking a short distance, left your legs feeling unexpectedly tired? Most people shrug it off as just getting older, but that sensation is likely a decline in neuromuscular signaling. Your spinal cord, especially in the lower back, plays a central role in transmitting motor signals to your legs, and this system can only function properly when it has the right nutrients, consistent energy, and a well-regulated biological rhythm to power it. Here's the good news. If this decline is about disconnection, then that means it's reversible. With the right timing, the right signals, and the right fuel, you can reignite this system and wake up muscles that have been quietly waiting. In the next section, we'll show you how to flip the switch and why something as simple as a bedtime habit could bring strength, coordination, and balance back into your life. No intense workouts required. The bedtime switch, how one nutrient reconnects muscle and nerve while you sleep. Welcome to Renewed Motion After 60, where we help you unlock the science of aging well with real, simple strategies that actually work. Now, this might be the most important part of today's message. You can rebuild your muscle strength and balance not by working harder, but by targeting one tiny location inside your body, the neuromuscular junction. This is the exact point where your nerves and muscle fibers meet and communicate. It's where your brain sends the message, stand up, walk forward, stay balanced. But with age, this connection becomes weaker. The message slows or gets lost. Here's the good news. You can restore that connection. And you don't need surgery, supplements, or intense exercise to do it. What you need is nutrition that speaks directly to this connection. That means giving your body the right building blocks, essential amino acids, B vitamins, and nerve-supporting nutrients to reawaken a system that's been quiet, not broken. This is where a special food comes in. The bedtime food we've been talking about isn't just rich in protein, it's rich in a very specific amino acid your body needs to restart that communication system, leucine. Before you start wondering if this is too good to be true, stay with me. Leucine is no gimmick. It's an essential amino acid. Your body can't produce it, so you must get it from food. But here's what makes leucine different. While most amino acids support muscle health in general, leucine acts like a switch. It triggers a powerful process called muscle protein synthesis. That's the biological mechanism your body uses to repair and build muscle tissue. Think of leucine like the foreman on a construction site. You can have all the bricks, protein, but without the foreman, leucine, the building never starts. Leucine flips on a key internal system called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin, your body's master regulator for building or breaking down muscle. Now here's the truly amazing part. When you consume leucine 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, you align perfectly with your body's natural overnight repair cycle. That's when mTOR is most responsive. Once it's triggered, it sets off a cascade. Muscle fibers begin repairing and rebuilding. Damaged tissue heals. Mitochondrial function improves. Hello, energy. Insulin sensitivity increases, helping your muscles use energy more efficiently. And all of that happens while you sleep. So you wake up, not weaker, but stronger, steadier, more balanced. This isn't theory. A 2022 study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands gave older adults a leucine-rich protein drink before bed. After just 7 nights, participants showed measurable improvements in leg strength, balance, and even their ability to stand from a chair. They also experienced fewer nighttime leg cramps, a common complaint after 60. But here's the catch. Before you even think about exercising more, ask yourself, is your body even using the muscles you already have? Or is it moving through life disconnected, waiting for the signal to come back online? This is your moment to flip that internal switch. Feeding your neuromuscular system, especially before bed, may be the simplest, most powerful step you can take to restore strength, stability, and confidence in your movement. You're not broken. You're not too late. You just need the right message at the right time, and leucine is how you send it. The best natural source of leucine for overnight muscle repair, it's in your fridge. Welcome back to Vitality After 60, where we share simple, science-backed habits to help you move with strength, sleep with peace, and wake up feeling confident. By now you've learned that leucine, an essential amino acid, can flip the switch that tells your body to build muscle, restore nerve signals, and improve balance, all while you sleep. So the next question is, what's the best way to get leucine into your body? Surprisingly, it's not fancy powders or red meat. The most effective and gentle source is something you might already have in your kitchen, plain Greek yogurt. Let me explain why this bedtime snack is a game changer. Why Greek yogurt? Just one serving, about 150 grams of plain Greek yogurt, contains 2.5 grams of leucine, which is right in the sweet spot for triggering overnight muscle repair. But it doesn't stop there. Greek yogurt is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids steadily through the night, feeding your muscles exactly when they need it most. It also naturally contains vitamin D, B12, and calcium, all of which play critical roles in nerve function, muscle control, and overall mobility. When you eat Greek yogurt about an hour before bed, you're not just giving your body fuel, you're activating a deep biological repair process. You're restoring connection between your nervous system and your muscles, you're improving blood flow, and giving your legs a better shot at stability and energy when morning comes. And the best part? Many people report noticing a difference after just one night. Easier to get out of bed, less stiffness in the legs, more confidence walking across the room. Why is timing so important? Here's the key. Timing matters just as much as the food itself. Your body has a built-in repair shift that runs while you sleep, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when growth hormone levels peak and tissue regeneration kicks into high gear. But if you don't give your body the right nutrients before that window opens, the repair process is incomplete. When you were younger, your body could compensate. But after 60, that recovery slows down. Without proper fuel at the right time, muscle loss accelerates and nerve pathways remain disconnected. Now that you know the secret, you can act on it starting tonight. Action a simple routine. It's 9:30 p.m. You enjoy a serving of plain Greek yogurt, nothing fancy. You go to bed at 10. While you sleep, leucine kicks in, mTOR activates, and your body gets to work repairing, restoring, and reconnecting the systems that keep you moving. By morning, you feel something different, not miraculous, but measurable. A little more balance, a little more strength, a little more you. This is no magic trick. It's simply biology done right. When you give your body what it's been waiting for at the right time, it doesn't just help. It begins to rebuild what you thought was lost forever. How to start tonight? You don't need a supplement. You don't need a gym membership. You just need a 5-minute nightly habit that can start changing how you move and feel within 12 to 48 hours. Step 1. The right timing. Eat your leucine-rich snack 60 to 90 minutes before bed. If your bedtime is 10 p.m., aim for your snack between 8:30 and 9 Oh, clock PM. Why this window? Because your digestion is still active, and it gives leucine time to enter your bloodstream right when your body begins its deep repair cycle, when mTOR, your body's muscle building switch, is most ready to respond. It's that simple. One smart choice, one small step, and your strongest mornings might just be ahead of you. Your nighttime routine for stronger muscles and better mornings. Welcome back to Strong After 60, your trusted space for science-backed strategies to move better, feel stronger, and stay independent with age. Today, we're continuing our journey into the simple bedtime routine that can help restore muscle strength, balance, and energy overnight. Let's jump into step 2, what to eat. Forget fancy powders or expensive products. These 3 easy-to-digest leucine-rich foods are ideal for anyone over 60, and they work beautifully as a bedtime snack. 1. Plain Greek yogurt, no sugar, no artificial flavors. 1 serving, about 5-7 ounces or 150-200 grams, delivers 2.4 to 2.8 grams of leucine, which is right in the zone to trigger muscle repair via mTOR. Greek yogurt also provides calcium and vitamin D for bone and nerve health, probiotics for better digestion, casein, a slow-release protein that nourishes your muscles all night. Want to make it even better? Add a few blueberries or a sprinkle of almonds for extra fiber, and magnesium. Think of this as more than just a snack, it's fuel with purpose. 2. 2 hard-boiled or soft-fried eggs, no oil. These give you about 2.2 grams of leucine, plus high-quality protein, choline, which helps nerves send messages to muscles, vitamin B12 and D. Pair it with a slice of whole grain bread or a few avocado slices to help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K. 3. Casein protein shake for those avoiding dairy or eggs. Mix 1 scoop, around 30 grams of casein isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. This gives you about 2.3 grams of leucine, perfect for rebuilding muscle while you sleep. Because casein digests slowly, it supports steady muscle repair through the night, especially helpful for those losing muscle quickly or moving less. Step 3. What to avoid after 8 p.m. To give your body the best shot at recovery while you sleep, avoid the following. Sugary foods. They spike insulin and disrupt your internal clock. Heavy red meats like beef or lamb, hard to digest before bed. Processed oils or deep-fried foods promote inflammation and block mTOR signaling. Caffeine from coffee, tea, or chocolate interferes with melatonin and growth hormone, both critical for deep sleep and healing. Step 4. Optional nutrients to boost your results. If you want to take it a step further, consider adding these optional nutrients to your evening routine. They're not required, but they can make a big difference in how your body recovers. Magnesium helps relax muscles, reduce cramping, and support deep sleep. Find it in almonds, pumpkin seeds, bananas, or a low-dose supplement. B-complex vitamins, especially B6 and B12, which help rebuild the protective coating around nerves and improve muscle signal transmission. Found in yogurt, eggs, fish, or a quality B-complex supplement. Leucine, crucial for producing acetylcholine, the chemical that tells your muscles to move. Accessible in egg yolks, liver, or choline supplements. Vitamin D3 helps with calcium absorption and directly supports mTOR activation, making leucine more effective. You can get it from sunlight, salmon, eggs, or a small daily D3 supplement, especially if you're indoors a lot. Reminder, if you're on medication, always check with your doctor before adding new supplements. This bedtime routine takes just 5 minutes and can help you feel stronger, steadier, and more energized, sometimes in as little as 1 to 2 nights. So tonight, skip the cookies, reach for the yogurt or eggs, and give your body the fuel it's been waiting for. Because aging strong doesn't start in the gym. It starts at your kitchen table, one smart choice at a time. Step 5, stay consistent for 3-7 nights. That's when the magic happens. Welcome back to Strong After 60, your guide to science-backed habits to help you walk stronger, sleep deeper, and age with power. Let's talk about what happens when you stick to this bedtime routine for just 3 to 7 nights. In a study conducted at Maastricht University, older adults who followed this evening protocol saw real changes in less than a week. 10-15% increase in leg strength. Easier time rising from chairs. Reduced morning stiffness and shaking. Fewer nighttime leg cramps. Even more impressive, some participants notice changes after just 1 or 2 nights, simply by restoring the neuromuscular connection between their brain and muscles. You can start tonight. This isn't a restrictive diet. There's no calorie counting, no complicated rules. It's as simple as this. Choose a leucine-rich bedtime snack from the list we shared. Eat it at the right time, between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Avoid sugar and processed foods. Keep your magnesium levels steady. Sleep at least 7 hours. Then let your legs speak for themselves in the morning. You've come a long way with me. You've learned something most people never hear. That after 60, you don't necessarily lose muscle, you lose connection to it. And that strength doesn't vanish, it just goes dormant. And that you have the power to wake it up again. And now you have a clear, specific strategy to activate that sleeping system. It begins with a small habit, eating the right food at the right time. Can just 12 hours make a difference? You might be wondering, can I really feel stronger overnight? Yes, and it's backed by science. Your body doesn't have to rebuild from scratch. Everything it needs is already inside you. Your muscle fibers, your neuromuscular junctions, your mitochondria, they're still there. They're just waiting for the signal to wake up. And that signal can be sent while you sleep. When you eat a small, leucine-rich snack, like plain Greek yogurt, boiled eggs, or a scoop of casein protein, 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to enter its natural repair mode. Here's what happens. Leucine activates mTOR, the cellular pathway responsible for muscle growth and repair. Casein or eggs provides steady amino acids for 6-8 hours. Magnesium soothes your nervous system, reduces cramps, and improves signal clarity. Blood flow improves, oxygen and nutrients reach your legs, and the muscle system begins to reconnect. By morning, something feels different. You stand up with more ease. Your legs feel more stable, less shaky. But there's less heaviness, more energy. It's not magic, it's biology done right. No gym, no equipment, just understanding. You don't need a personal trainer, you don't need fancy machines. You just need to understand how your body works and give it what it's been waiting for. Remember the question we asked at the start of this video? Why do some people get weaker even when they walk every day? Now you know the answer. It's not just about movement. It's about the signals between your brain and your muscles. And tonight you've learned how to flip that switch back on. There's no better time to begin than tonight. Don't wait until your legs give out. Don't wait until a fall sends you to the ER. Don't wait until standing up requires someone else's help. You can take action right now, not for six-pack abs or world records, but for something even more valuable: freedom, balance, confidence in every step. And all it takes is one intentional bedtime snack. You have the knowledge, now take the step. You now understand why your strength faded. You've seen the science-backed solution. Now there's only one question left. Are you ready to act? You don't need to change your entire lifestyle. You don't need to join a gym or overhaul your diet. You just need to start with one small step. Thoughtful, nourishing snack before bed tonight. That's your starting point. A simple choice with powerful consequences. A message to every cell in your body. I'm ready to reclaim the strength that's been sleeping inside me. Because aging well isn't about luck. It's about the right choices repeated daily. And if you've ever felt like your body was slipping away, like your energy was fading, even when you tried your best, this video is your reminder. Nothing is gone forever if you know how to wake it up. So here's how you begin. The 9, choose a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, 2 hard-boiled eggs, or 1 scoop of casein protein in unsweetened almond milk. Eat, rest, and let your body do what it was built to do. Repair, recover, and rise again. Tomorrow morning, when your feet hit the floor, pause, listen, feel what your legs are telling you. If they feel stronger, if you rise more easily, more steadily, that's your proof. If this message helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your spouse, your parents, your friends, anyone over 60 who's ever worried that their legs just aren't what they used to be. Because once you understand how your body works, you'll see that taking care of it isn't just about staying healthy, it's about preserving freedom, dignity, and belief in yourself. And you deserve that, not just once, but every single day after 60. Thanks for watching Strong After 60. If this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it so we can continue bringing clear science-based solutions to more people who need them. Fino.